Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Daily time. We did really well yesterday, actually. Today, we're gunning for 6 in a row. I mean, to be honest with you, I would love to get 31 in a row. If I could just completely... Yeah, I'll walk over this. If I could just completely shit on the 5 in a row challenge by winning 31 in a row, that would feel very nice. I'm not necessarily holding out hope. I mean, we're like 1/6 of the way there. Got a long way to go. Especially because, you know, I still don't know what all the freaking items do. I will say I'm looking at this one and I'm saying it only goes to Mom's Heart. Typically, that ends up being one of two things. Either an easy, well, one of three things. Easy win that unfortunately doesn't go any further. Really, really difficult one that leads to a loss, and it ends early because otherwise it would be just too punishing for words. Or a good opportunity to find like a self-sacrifice room and just cheese the shit out of the daily, make it to the lamb, get more points than you would otherwise have an advantage to, or have the opportunity to. So what's the like ideal 100% perfect world scenario? Make it to boss rush. Wow. Make it to boss rush with a teleport card. Defeat boss rush. Use the teleport card to teleport out. And then find a self-sacrifice room. And on the self-sacrifice room, go to the lamb. I guess is the best probable option. Data miner. I'm not passing the buck. But my buddy Robert told me don't take data miner. I will take it. But I'm not going to take it on this daily. I think it's the wrong opportunity. Thank you for being a regular version of Ragman. Look at that homing shot. Where do I get that homing technology? Look at that. How does he do it? I don't understand. So we just got a heart for getting hit. Considering we have no trinket and we don't have old bandage, that must have been shard of glass that came through in the clutch for us there. If this was the champion version of Ragman, the one that is ridiculously tanky, it's theoretically possible we could have died on this fight here, so considering it a nice little break, perhaps, is the best way to explain it, that we're not fighting an asshole champion on the first floor. This guy will go down relatively easily. We'll be maybe slightly behind schedule for a short first floor, but no major problem. And we do get old bandage now, which will fill up. Grab this, grab this. We got arcade chances on the next floor. We're actually in a quite a good spot right now, I would say. 2.5 spirit hearts backing us up as well. We really want to see an arcade because there is a self-sacrifice room. Yeah, so far so good. I think early on here, all we have to do is focus on trying to get the win. I had somebody very indignantly in the comments, by the way. I'm calling you out. I'm putting you on blast. It said, how is it possible to have, you know, 1,000 hours in this game and not know how dailies work? Oh, I'm sorry. You know, like, here's a plausible explanation. Hasn't done dailies in like a year and 3 months. Is that plausible enough for you? Oh, how is it possible to have your driver's license since you were 16 and not know how to drive an 18-wheeler? Maybe you've never driven one. Maybe you've never even driven a freaking U-Haul. I'll tell you what, I've driven a U-Haul, but it's been a while. I'd want a refresher before I went back. And the whole point is, you know, we're working our way through these dailies. We're relearning as we go. And I gotta be honest, I'm pretty pleased with our results so far. No top 10 finishes, but, you know, if you look at the top 10 finishes, it's in like the 15 digits anyway because of the rampant leaderboard exploits. But, one second. I don't want to leave this floor in this situation. It's too early. We should be able to find a secret room somewhere. But it can't... Oh, it could be there. No arcade. That's a bummer. Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll check here. And we'll check for spirit hearts. It's worth it. We got 1. And we got bombs. Okay, so bad curse room. Might be easier to find the second secret room than the secret room, but we might want to save our bomb just for now to see if we fight a boss who's a real asshole. Bomb is actually like counterintuitive here, I think. Alright, hear me out. Magic 8 ball, the card is temperance. The card is temperance. And it allows us to not only get Blood Bag, but also to go to the boss trap room. Inside of the boss trap room, 3 red chests. Oh, be careful. All 3 red chests give me guppy items. And then somehow we get Mom's knife out of it as well. Just throwing out some plausible explanations here. Nobody's gonna die on this fight, but Jesus Christ, we might fuck up our deal with the devil chance here. Nobody's gonna die on this fight, but a lot of people are probably gonna be mightily annoyed. My God. Dude, I'm disappointed, and I'll apologize for this fistula fight, but Jesus Christ, they really came over the top with this one. What a bunch of assholes. You only get half the room to fight fistula. Alright, well, life goes on. That's probably going to be pretty important as far as, you know, reasons that this run might not get the points that I desire, but what a dick move on that fistula fight, man. That's not going to be our secret room. Even though it's pointing down to it, I don't think that's going to be our secret room. So I think the most logical place might be here, but it's a bit of a gamble. Got lucky to get it. And we get a battery charge. Okay, that's horrible. Well, it's fair to say that I'm disappointed with the way that this second floor went down here, but I think it was not unreasonable. If only we gotten a single black heart, that wouldn't have been a problem, but life goes on. Alright, the most important thing is just, you know, making something happen otherwise here. If only we'd gotten into the shop and been able to purchase maybe red candle or something like that. We only had 13 cents though, so the shop was not necessarily the right call on paper. So I'm gonna forgive myself for a relatively poor play. That's a tough boss room, man. First floor Ragman's got nothing on, you know, 75% of a full fistula room. You really need all that real estate to move around. So again, boss rush, important for us. And no deal with the devil means that we are going to be a little bit under the gun here. Yeah, okay, this is the other, like, negative part of this run right now. I really cannot afford to play chicken with enemies. We're just not, I mean, 8 rate of fire is good. It's actually great for fairly early on. But the fact that we're only doing 3.8 damage or 3.5 damage, yeah, it's not anything to write home about, unfortunately. So these rooms are going to take a while. We're really relying on maybe, you know, cheating the system, basically. Because of the fact that we got screwed. Maybe I screwed myself, you might say. On the last floor's boss fight when it comes from a deal with the devil perspective. I might be able to get a deal with the devil that anybody who got a second floor deal with the devil won't get. Unless, of course, that deal had goat head or something. Which could mean sometimes that's where you get, like, a bonus. Despite the fact that really you're just being, wow, given a reward for your own poor play. It's my bad again, but I didn't think this dude would be able to sneak in a shot that far away. I didn't realize the range was high enough, but clearly and evidently I was incorrect. Well, I'm not feeling amazing right now about our chances of ranking well, but I feel pretty good about our chances of getting a win anyway. Tech X, huge, enormous. So that gives us a leg up on the run and on the competition. Anybody who took, like, Harlequin Baby there, not thinking, which I almost did, is going to be way behind the 8 ball. But Tech X gives us a ton of value now. So all is not lost. I feel rejuvenated. We have Old Bandage, Glass Shard, whatever that does, and Yum Heart. We could make some self-sacrifice rooms happen on this run. Ideally not until a little bit later, but yeah, I'm starting to believe in our ability here. Looking for a key to get to the shop. Maybe we don't want to give up Yum Heart though. Maybe, like, obviously I was like, oh, something like Red Candle would be awesome, but I'd rather just get damage, or there's options, more options. Joker card, something like that. Let's see what we got inside. Got Fanny Pack. I think you buy this first, and it is a Joker card. and then blow this guy up for a better deal with the devil chance, and it's actually a fairly substantially better deal with the devil chance, because we haven't exhausted our penalty yet. And then we have this Joker card. The idea, I think, behind the Joker card, because we're not going to be able to use that to permanently get out of boss rush. The idea behind the Joker card is that we would probably use it on whatever I mean, it's not like a revolution. This is the standard use for it, but you'd use it on the first floor where you don't get a deal with the devil. So we got up to 16 cents. I don't know why. I guess 2 pennies were on top of each other. And, do we want to buy a fanny pack? I might rather save my money and have a chance at an arcade on the next floor. Any ability for us to get, you know, a leg up here, some leverage would be useful. Oh, we did not beat the odds. So we Joker. Definitely Dark Bum. I feel like maybe you don't take Judas' Shadow, but I'm gonna. It's just such a short run that I feel like it leaves us a little bit behind. But if we can become Dark Judas on this floor, I don't know where we're gonna do that. It's gonna be such a huge damage decrease for me. Or not damage decrease, sorry, like a point decrease, because they're gonna take so much damage, is what I mean to say. So we got 2 Spirit Arts, we can get up to 4 Spirit Arts. Okay, yeah, walk on the spikes. So we want to die. Did you hear that? A question mark? Dude, grab this. So I'm not stoked about the point loss there, but the speed should help us out here. I'm hoping. Otherwise, you know, we're just kind of spinning our tires here, unfortunately. But I think that this is decent. I mean, got our HP back at least. Probably gonna Stars card like immediately on the next floor. We don't want to teleport it out of any room except for a curse room. So, and we found a curse room actually. So let's go. Look, first let's do this room, and which we cannot. So that's okay. We'll come in here and Spirit Hearts, good pills, please. Perks. X-Lax. Health up. Actually, very good. Lemon Party. And teleportation to the deal with the devil, where we will grab... The shovel is actually non-negotiable. Okay, so that's our way out. Now we have very little to worry about. What do we need to do? We still need to make it to boss rush, which should not be a problem. And now I'm like... My wheels are turning, because we've got so much extra leverage now. Question marks. That's not that bad. Question marks. Now we go to boss rush, fight him, and all we need is for, to get a shovel charge, which should be easy. Well, we'll get several shovel charges, to be honest with you. And then, go down to the next floor, and we can make it all the way down to Shoal. In order to make it to the Lamb, we'll need to find a self-sacrifice room, but I think we're gonna make it at least to Shoal. So we get Belly Button, which allows us to hold 2 trinkets, and sure, Child's Heart. It's not bad. Little Brim is actually tempting, but I'm not sure if it's tempting enough to go for it all the way here. It depends. We'll probably gain enough HP by the end of this floor that I'll be like, yeah, we should have, but whatever. And we're definitely going to make boss rush, so I am not really concerned about our timing right now. Like, we're doing really well. Oh, where am I? I've gotten all twisted up again. Okay. Well, if we find that room, I'm going to use a bomb to get a key. We'll keep using the shovel as well. I mean, the shovel also just lets us escape here. I don't know if we need Little Brim. I'm not saying I wouldn't like it, but is it worth going back for it if I can just walk into a different room that might be, no, because we should go to the shop. You know, compass or something could be valuable. Half red heart. I mean, I would still, at this point, I would like for you to get that so I don't feel like I'm messing up here. Alright. So I think we got pretty much just extremely lucky, and you'll probably agree with me on that. Not much skill involved, but the shovel pickup is huge, and Tech X is amazing. So certainly I'm not disappointed in the way that that worked out for me. The virus would be a lovely pickup. We're going to have permanent Polaroid invincibility probably, or permanent, I don't know, negative invincibility? It's not maybe the right word, but that's okay. It is 2 of spades, sure. I want to hold the world card because it's quite good. We're going to be like maybe up to a minute and a half slower than we should be getting out of here, but that's what the world card is for. And I figured, you know, try to leverage all of our available advantages here wherever possible to pick up something better. I'm not going to use the shovel charge yet. I'm going to wait till the next floor. Maybe there's a good reason for that I can't foresee right now, but I don't want to, you know, leave us stuck here. So an arcade is interesting, but not my number one priority. A shop is very useful. I don't think we need to use a bomb to get keys anymore. We're doing well enough in that category ourselves. And I think we just blow this guy up. I don't think we need to buy a spirit heart. If the deal with the devil is still there, I'll probably take a little brim just because we can. Yep, okay, so we will do that. And everything else is unnecessary. Although we could probably afford to take Headless Baby. Why take the risk? All right, Depths 1. I would like to be out of here in an unrealistic number, like 2 minutes. Boss rush, obviously, so important on these runs. But if we... I think we should drop our trinket as well. I'm noticing, you know, these poops are exploding, and that strikes me as something I would prefer not to have to deal with. I'm very paranoid about boss rush, by the way, because there was a daily like 3 or 4 days ago where I literally missed boss rush by like 2 seconds, and I did spend the start of the run just talking mindlessly for 4 seconds, and that, you know, you wouldn't imagine it, but that did cost us. I mean, on a real arithmetic level, at least, our chance at getting a higher score. So I don't think we should be too concerned about it just yet. You know, we're still behind schedule, but going at a much faster pace. You know, we might have left late for work, but there's no traffic, so we're going pretty fast. I don't expect to be ahead of schedule by leaving this floor, but we'll see. Guillotine, I am not gonna take, and I know that for some people that's gonna be a damnation, but I really feel like Guillotine causing us to take more damage due to my inability to, you know, compensate for it when it comes to dodges is gonna be a real issue, so. Okay, lump of coal, please. That's fine. We don't even need to pick it up. I am sailing away. I'm gonna look for the shop. We have 36 cents. I think the shop could be worth it. Yeah, I'll spend effectively 1 key to get Gemini. You never know. Maybe a BFF will show up and make me feel like a freaking genius. Okay, there's our shop. Might as well use the battery charge now. We're still trying to maximize, you know, black market payouts. How are there still enemies here? Oh, there's a spawner. Makes sense. All right, perfect. Maybe we will get BFF. 2 of hearts is worthless, though. I'm going to buy the key. All right, so now we go fast. And we're going to pop the world card just so we can plan accordingly. And this is where, like, the shovel is all important. So there's the world card. We're going to do all these rooms, hilariously, after popping the world card. First off, we get a card against humanity. Could be good. Could be good. Still going to do it, because it's going to be fast. It's going to be faster than you'd expect. Our damage is excellent, so. Kind of at odds here, because Little Brim is going to do a lot of damage, but we want to tap shoot our other tiers. So I don't really care about the arcade. I do care about the secret room of Alec Mack. We don't need a ton of... Oh. It's the first damage we've taken in a while, though. Don't need a ton of money, but, you know, if we can get an extra 10 cents, why not? Alright. Yeah, we're going to peep the curse room. And then we're going to rush. We've gotten, like, a lot of special rooms taken care of in a short amount of time. Store credit? No, Child's Heart is more valuable. Maybe Whipworm is fine here, though. 18 minutes. Yeah, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We have a decent run for killing Mom. And I'm not going to use our Shovel Charge just yet. I think we'd rather have Card Against Humanity for more points. Pause button, I don't think we want at all. Blow you up for Devil Chances. Store credit. Yeah, it takes us closer to the Mom transformation. That's all we get out of that. And that's okay. And for all of the, like, shittiness at the start of this run, it was completely compensated for later. So, I'm actually really excited by the prospect here. I'm assuming a lot of people are going to find the seam because it's not hidden, like, in too much of a disobvious place. That might not even be a real word, but you get the meaning of it despite it. But I think that after throwing the entire runaway on the Fistula fight, we came back. So I'm feeling great about that. You know what? Onsus, in my opinion... No, we don't need to go faster. We don't need to go faster. There's no Hush fight. So Onsus is just for personal use. Alright, ideal boss rush items. Basically just ridiculous damage at this point. So we're going to take the Polaroid, because we can go down to Shoal regardless. Grab this, head in here. Sadly, we will take the Onk. Then we're going to dump this over here. And it does allow us to get to the womb. Okay. So why dump it over there? Well, I don't want to leave. I want to do this room, because if we do this room, we get mad points. Come on. So you want to tap shoot, but you also want that first little brim shot to get in there, because that's probably worth like 4 or 5 regular shots. Okay, we should probably release it like as the enemy actually exists then. Okay. So now we've completed step 1 of our master plan here. Oh, there he is. What is step 2? Well, it would be nice if we could get a self-sacrifice room. Remember, there's no Hush fight, so we're not on the clock anymore. The next thing we want is just a self-sacrifice room, and we'll take it on any floor. It doesn't have to be on the womb too. So if we get a self-sacrifice room, we will use that. Is there not another boss? Like, this guy's way tankier than the other boss, apparently. We'll use that to get down to the lamb fight, and then we'll be hoping, I guess, like, we just have the spirit arts and damage to carry us, and this could be a fast and, like, surprisingly potent daily here. So I'm just leaving the shovel charges over in the corner, because I don't want to accidentally ruin our run, or, you know, inhibit our run by walking down when we shouldn't be walking down. Excuse me, sir. I am as Ed made me, sir. I guess they were champions, and that's why we got the black card. I'm not sure, though. Alright. I feel good about this run because, like, the Fistula play made me feel like I didn't know what I was doing in the Binding of Isaac. Took maybe, like, 6 damage on the Fistula fight, which is embarrassing, quite honestly. But I think now that's just a momentary blip, you know? Anybody can get the yips. And rather than choking, like almost every major sports franchise in the finals this year, we pulled ourselves together. Not suggesting we got the world's easiest victory or, you know, we're going to rank in the top, you know, 15 or something like that, but I wouldn't be surprised to see us top 500. That's, if I have a good run, top 500 is where I expect to be. And I got news for you. If you consistently rank in the top 500, you're in the top 500 players, so. I mean, if I was on the World Tennis Tour, that might not necessarily be that great. You know, name the 500th best tennis player on planet Earth. It's an accomplishment. Takes a lot of practice, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't necessarily get you that notoriety, but it's a start. I wonder how good at tennis you have to be to make your career. Certainly, like, top 10 is making mad money. Top 30? Top 200, maybe? Like, is there anybody in the top 200 of the tennis rankings that is like, I just do tennis on the weekends. I'm actually like an orthopedic surgeon or something like that. I'm assuming that at that level, that's not possible. But at what level is it possible? You know, top 1,000? Book of Secrets? We use for effectively no reason except to get bookworm. Health up. I don't think I'm going to take it. Lover's card. Card against humanity we can still take. We want this, we want this. We don't necessarily want to use the shovel right away because it doesn't matter. You got something for me? You got spiders. Okay, are we leaving the floor right now? Yes. Good, 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 good. So we're heading down. We've got the ability to see where we're going. There is no self-sacrifice room. But there is an opportunity that I see to save a half spirit heart, or a full spirit heart, actually. So just pop this. We're gonna go to every single room, unless I accidentally walk into the exit that I've put in the center of the fucking room. Not my smartest move, probably. And I have to be honest, like, oh, you know what? Rather than just pushing my beliefs on you, I'll ask you, how do you feel about the dailies so far? We definitely, like, previously on this episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, we hit daily fatigue. You know, back in January, February of 2016. It was just, dailies were too often, the gameplay style and the commentary as a result was too samey. But I feel like, for whatever reason right now, I'm reinvigorated. Maybe some time away has made the heart grow fonder when it comes from a daily perspective, because this is like, it's looking like 6 in a row that are gonna be pretty freaking good. Oh, Fistula Revenge. And of course, like, the Fistula... Red poop. The Fistula, stop. The Fistula, second floor situation was pretty bad. Although I stand by the idea that, you know, a greater man than myself could have made that mistake as well. Or, you know, been hit that much. Although, hopefully you weren't. We come back around here, and it's certainly looking like 6 in a row is going to be easy enough. Now, I'll stop talking about our streak on dailies when our streak on dailies ends. But for now, I'm living the high life and hitting them sly for the C notes. Pheromones. Using the shovel as often as possible for right now. But the idea is that I'll have a full shovel charge, hopefully, and I'll use it to get out of the curse room. The Guppy Dream is not that unlikely right now. We got a 2/3 chance of a deal with the devil. Sure. We still want Child's Heart, I think. A 2/3 chance of a deal with the devil. And then, we've got a curse room as well. The chance theoretically exists. We don't want Monkey's Paw. We don't want the pony. Right, so we didn't get a deal with the devil. We also got an exit, but we don't want to take that exit. Very, very few people that made it this far are going to be taking that exit. It's only if you, like, accidentally left with Book of Secrets, or... yeah, Book of Secrets. I think. So we're going to try to shovel our way out of the curse room. Maybe it's just going to be a black market or something. That's also completely fine. Alright, so we did... thankfully, we got a charge. We're taking a bunch of damage that I'm not thrilled with, and it's because of my guppy... or my locusts here, I should say. Well, a little low on the spirit heart payouts, but we got enough here to sate us to the next floor anyway. Probably should endeavor to take a little less damage. I'm very slightly embarrassed, at least. Let's try for secret room. No. Well, then I will just go. I can tell one. Can take a freaking hint. Alright, this floor is important because it's either the end of the run or it's the self-sacrifice room. And we have no liberty cap and we have no map. So it's gonna be, like, highly, extremely annoying here. All I ask for is, like, a single map so I can know where I'm going. This is the most important floor to have the map on, and you go and do me dirty like this just when I thought You couldn't get any stupider. You go and do something like this and totally reinforce that concept right now. I mean, finally we have a useful perks pill. It's technically only useful if we get hit, I guess, but rather avoid that. It's like a quintuple relax pill or something. You know what? There we go. I know, there's petrified poop. That was really satisfying. So Card Against Humanity has finally been used. I don't know if we want... That was really bad. I don't know if we want to play the Judgment, to be honest with you. We'll lose consumables, and the most likely gain is HP. Other likely gains... Oh, you know what? This is probably not the end of the run, because we can get to Shoal at least. So yeah, even if there's no self-sacrifice room here, we can still get to Shoal. I actually think I'm going to drop the Red Locust, which means we should take Petrified Poop, but I'm not gonna, because I'm a little lazy. Yeah, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to go down to Shoal. So we will endeavor to beat Mom's Heart, go to Shoal. On Shoal, hopefully we will have a map, and we will know if there is a self-sacrifice room. It's like the ultimate anti-Northernlion daily technique, is to give me a Curse of the Lost on a floor where it's very relevant to know what all the rooms are. So be it. Really, like, no, Dagaz! It's so huge! Now I can actually see the entire map. Now, if we get Curse of the Lost on the next floor, George is gonna get a little upset. But now I feel more comfortable doing, like, the entire floor here. Remember, there's no Hush fight if the Hush wasn't even supposed to exist this late into the run anyway. So we don't have any reason to be 100% concerned with making it to the Mom fight in under 30 minutes. That's like an all stats up, right? Yeah, okay. Well, far be it for me to complain about that. Okay, we will fight Mom, and I mean, we have a deal with the devil chance that I feel like we might as well. The item penalty for taking items is relatively low, and if, you know, it just makes the run more fun. Maybe we'll take like 2 less hits on Shoal as a result. Okay, so we get Spirit Heart, we get Deal with the Devil, Black Powder. I think our speed is good enough, and we have permanent Polaroid invincibility, so sure. So I'm just gonna come up this way. And, again, if we can find a self-sacrifice room on this floor, I'm in. I like it. We did. Okay, I'm in. I commit, dude. Fuck Shoal. Start stepping on stuff. It's gonna be painful. We could die in the process. Although, you know, obviously I'm hoping for a little support there. Really much appreciated. Should try this, like, in case enemies spawn, I guess. There is one payout that gives you a bunch of Spirit Hearts. You feel blessed. That's Deal with the Devil. I don't care enough about Bookworm to try that. Okay, that's fine by me. Lots of bombs. First Angel statue. Get crapped on. Take the key piece. Why not? Bunch of money. There's some points for us. Luck upgrades, perhaps? No? Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, second Angel statue. Then, like, pretty much immediately after this, we get teleported, I think. So we didn't get our Spirit Heart payout. I think, but this is still pretty solid. I just think we should go and, you know, get some more Spirit Hearts. Just, I wouldn't want to lose at this point, basically. But this is awesome. We actually, I can't believe that our dream came true. Go, oh, you genius. Go back to like 4 floors ago, where I was like, what's the dream for this run? Almost the exact action plan came true. So, that's pretty silly. Maybe we, I don't know if we want HP from Judgment. Like, we might be better off just not. Because we have permanent Polaroid invincibility. Okay, this is good. There's another payout there. I would love for it to be a spirit spider. It's a spirit heart. Beautiful. That's what I meant when I said spirit spider. Grab that. Rewind it back. Sure, got the shit that make your booty go smack. We might still get the spirit heart payout, by the way. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played a self-sacrifice room, like, with purpose. So, we'll go in there and try it out. I know we've got, there's another red heart down there. I'm not going to sweat that too much. I think we're good to go here. There we go. All right. Take care of the pounds and the pennies take care of themselves. That's my philosophy. Guppy. 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 Okay, great selection of items right there. Kidding, of course. Just spiders and flies. Yours and mine. But, as far as I'm concerned, we accomplished our goal here. The key piece is worthless because there's no Mega Satan fight. Unless Mega Satan is dictated in the daily specs, but I think that we did what we needed to do to get a decent rank here. So, I'm not suggesting... I might be in the top 1,000. I was thinking top 500 earlier, but I think that this seam is easy enough to find that a lot of people will find it, for one. And then beyond that, I think... I took probably more damage than is prudent. We do have Onk if we die. I'd really prefer not to come back as Blue Baby and lose our Dark Judas damage multiplier. Or, you know, just be Blue Baby in general. Because the Dark Judas thing has worked out pretty freaking well. We're trying to use the shovel just in the hopes that it gives us... Anybody still left here? Yeah. Just in the hopes that it gives us a crawl space. Enemies are pretty tanky, dude. There we go. There we go. All right. Got a spirit heart back. We could really use, to be honest with you, a game-winning card. We don't need it to win, but like a devil card or something would be really nice here. Proptosis and Temperance. Temperance, not worth much, I think, here, unless we want to, like, really try to get Blood Bag for some reason. But Proptosis actually was, like, more than double our damage, so pretty happy with that. Alright, so this is going to be a win, and I think it's going to be like a 30, maybe 33,000 point win. Runs that go to Mom's, just Mom, typically end at like 19,000. So really, like, at least I think that's my memory of where they typically ended. You pretty much had to find the seam to have any chance of ranking well today. And if you did, well, I guess we're going to see how we compare to one another. You, of course, having done this daily 10 days ago when it first came out. Now, I'm trying to be better at getting the dailies out in a timely fashion. Whatever. I'm not going to min-max our use of the shovel at this point. Yeah, this is good, though. So I think it's pretty much set in stone. It's going to be 6 in a row. Feels good. It feels almost like I know what I'm doing in the Binding of Isaac. Almost. If we get to, like, 15, that's when I'm going to start to be like, it's real. The month of no daily losses is coming true. Let's not get our hopes up necessarily yet, but that would be cool. That'd be a little feather in my cap after being really, really bad at the challenges. To have something I could call my own would feel nice. Honestly, I'm just going to blow up the Temperance card. I don't really want the Eternal Heart. Just because I don't care. And No. It doesn't matter. Alright, spam shots in here. Obviously, like at this point, the only thing we can do to maximize our chances is take 0 hits, and I think that actually conceivably could happen right here. So, easy. Alright, give me another Spirit Heart. Thanks for the points. 34,000. We're at 65th, excuse me? That's way better than I expected. What I will say is thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.